Wow, we have some exciting things to talk about today. This is going to be everything you need to know about this video that you have been seeing getting posted everywhere. And it's really interesting that this video just came out today. I was looking at this YouTube channel and they don't really post a lot. So it's very interesting that they were talking a lot about Randy Marion and they did a 20-minute interview about Mullen and Randy Marion. Let's get right into it. Don't forget to like this video before we get started. Think about subscribing if you're not subscribed yet. I make Mullen content every single day. There's gonna be some great information in this. We're gonna watch a little bit of the video as well, and I'm gonna give you my honest feedback on what I think is happening with Mullen Company and Randy Marion as a whole. You know you need your coffee for this one. Here's mine. All right, let's get right into this. So this was a 23-minute video and I watched the entire thing. I'm gonna break it down for you guys in today's video. I'm about to show you is probably the most important part of the 23-minute video, so let's check this out.
What we can get on all three brands and work with some of the biggest customers in America. Out of the top 100, we're probably selling 80% of the top 100 companies in America.
Wow.
Along with that, now comes everybody's trying to go electric. So what we've tried to do is we've partnered with Mullins, and right now we have some what's called low speeds. It's primarily for universities, airports, graveyards, stuff that the vehicles are not road legal, but they're a nice van. And where we figured out is like at the auto auction, they'll put a dent guy in it. So he's got heat, he's got cool, and if it rains, he can get out of the weather and he can still get his dent job done. And he never leaves like Mannheim, visit Mannheim. And then once we get these sold through, they're bringing the what's called the Class 1 Road Ready, UD1. Once we get those on the road, there's 6,000 more for quarter 3 and 4. And then next year on the horizon is 30-some thousand is what the sale rate is. We will not be the only dealer probably next year. That we'll bring some more dealers in because it's starting to be too much at that point.
That is absolutely insane. So they just confirmed that the deal actually happened. The $200 million deal happened. They literally just explained the layout of when all of this is gonna happen. So it seems like we're going to get some news like this week or next week, but then in quarter 2 and quarter 3, they have more vans that are going to be delivered. And then he stated next year in 2024, 30,000. So absolutely insane. I'm gonna talk more about what's going on in this video. You guys can't listen to everyone. You gotta pick a couple people that you're gonna listen to about this company, about this stock, people that have researched it, and you have to do your own research, but I do feel bad for all the people that are listening to all of these crazy bears out there saying Mullen is a complete scam. Mullins, as that guy just said, is not a scam company, and they just solidified that completely. If you were not convicted before, you should be a little more convinced that Mullen is here to stay, and Mullen will absolutely dominate in the Class 1 sector, okay? Other times in the video, which I'll show you in a minute, show you the clip that they were talking about, but that guy even stated that the Class 1 vehicle, there is no competition. Mullen is the only one that's really coming forth and providing vehicles in the Class 1 sector right now. That's another big deal.
The appeal of the electric vehicle, like that seems like a lot. I'm not in that industry, but what is the appeal of the electric? Is there just such a cost savings to it? Is it just because that's kind of the hype right now, or what is it?
Like the small van that we're selling, Ram got out, Ford got out, Chevy got out, Nissan got out. So now it's the only Class 1 in the market. And that's primarily the sweet spot.
Said it, that's the sweet spot. And we've been talking about this, right, with Class 1 vehicles. And I've always stated I believe Mullen will be successful, especially with Class 1 vehicles. I'm still big on the Mullen 5, but right now it is all about Class 1 vehicles. And Randy Marion is very excited for Mullins, as he says again. So that's why it's really important that we follow the news. Like, this is good news. I wouldn't say this is gonna make us run right now. You really wanna analyze the charts, and we want official news from Mullen. This is a great interview, and there's a lot of great points in here, so I would definitely go watch it if you haven't watched it yet. But these are some of the important things that I wanted to share with you guys on why I'm still bullish on Mullen, why I'm still bullish on Class 1 vehicles, and why Randy Marion is pretty much taking over, it sounds like. And they have a lot of people that they work with, businesses that are looking to go electric. So another thing that you want to be aware of is they were talking about charging units, and they said you can charge 4 vehicles with 1 unit. If you want to spend more money, you could charge up to 8 vehicles for 1 unit. Okay. So again, Loop Global, Mullen, Randy Marion, Menzies, huge need for class 1 vehicles. The world is going electric. Do you see the picture that's getting painted for all of us? Okay, you got to think a little bigger than what you see on the stock price. Yes, the last 2 months have been horrible, but now everything is coming into fruition from what we've been saying for months now. So I don't think a $200 million deal is fake at all. I think they are moving in the right direction right now with what Randy Marion is doing with these vehicles that they're going to use for like schools and airports. You know, they said they're not street safe, but you can use these for other things. And that's what they have on the lot right now. They're expecting the class 1 vehicles. They said they're going to bring in more companies next year. It's going to be way too huge. So again, I'm not even looking for next year with the 30,000 vehicles. I'm looking at the next couple weeks, and I want some news from Mullen because this was a great interview. Again, if you didn't watch it, go watch it. Take 20 minutes today. It'll be worth your time. And I do think good things are coming when it comes to Loop Global, Mullen, Randy Marion, and Menzies, which we should get an announcement here in a couple weeks at least. But guys, let me know down below what you think of this information. Is this information helpful? Does this video help you at all? If it does, I'd appreciate a like on the video. Let's talk more about it. They also stated that these vehicles, they have tax breaks up to $7,500. So that's very attractive to businesses, more bullish indicators. You have to look at it like this. The world is always evolving. It's trying to make things faster, more efficient. You can scale things a lot faster. It costs less money. You know, this is always what people are trying to improve. That's what makes businesses successful, right? Well, with electric vehicles, it does all of that, okay? Makes it faster, less cost for gas, less cost to fix things on a car, like a vehicle that takes gasoline. They literally say in this interview that the only thing you need to replace is the battery and maybe like the doors and the tires. There's literally nothing else. And they say the battery lasts at least 7 to 10 years. So you think about it, it may cost 40 grand, it may cost 30 grand, whatever the cost is at the end of the day. But think about the next 10 years, your vehicle's good. Like you don't have to do all the oil changes, all the problems with engines or anything like that. What do you guys think though? Now they also stated in this video that a lot of businesses are going to have to go electric, but most businesses could probably work half electric, half gas, right? So it doesn't matter if people love gas vehicles or if even businesses love gas vehicles. It will be a part of our environment one day, 100%, right? So this is just the next step. And Mullen is very smart to get this deal with Randy Marion because this is just one company. Randy Marion is just one dealership. Now they have a lot of great partnerships and they probably do pretty well for themselves and they probably think they can sell these class 1 vehicles very fast because they offer $200 million to Mullen Company. So again, a lot of times the stock price distracts us from what the company is actually doing and what's to come. Guys, watch the video if you haven't yet. I appreciate you for staying. None of this is financial advice. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing information with you and giving you my honest opinion. Thanks so much for staying. We'll see you on the next one.